So here is my pond. It's 3,500 gallons. It's been flowing water since February 18th and now it's May 19th, 2022. So a little bit more than 3 months has passed, and the fish are doing okay. They're eating, they're sleeping. The water is very clear. Let me go ahead and turn off that little pump so that we can see a little better. Alright, so if you can see the bottom of the pond, then that's a very good sign, right? But I'm still not happy with the water parameters because I do testing every morning, and these are my results. So if we come over here, my ammonia is pretty good. My nitrite is very bad, and I have quite a bit of nitrate as well. So that tells me that I got a lot of the bacteria that breaks this stuff down. There's obviously stuff that breaks this down as well because I get a bunch of nitrate. But the one that's most harmful is the high number of nitrite right here. And it's been 3 months and I guess my system hasn't fully cycled yet. So that's kind of, it's not good for the fish going into the summer because I want to feed them. And the more I feed them, I just want to see how much they can grow. And like I said, the more I feed them, I think that the nitrite is going to get too high and it becomes kind of toxic for the fish. So I've heard of a product that contains live bacteria that you can use to seed the filter. So I ordered some to try it out, and I'm going to do this test to kind of see how it goes. And when you order this live bacteria, it's called KI Nitrifier. It's from Keeton Labs, and this is a pretty special type of bacteria. They shipped it in a container like this, insulated with coal packs, which is pretty secure, and it was shipped overnight. The thing costs about $80, but the shipping is about $150, so you're paying almost twice as much just for the shipping. And never used this before, so I'm kind of curious to see what it is. All right, let me see if I can open this up. Sorry about that. Here it is. So KI Nitrifier reduces ammonia nitrites fast. Now, I guess you can go ahead and read it right here. So 1 gram treats 1,000 gallons. Use every 3 days for 9 days or until nitrification begins. Gel pack must be refrigerated until used. And here it is, Keeton Industries. So since this is 70 grams, that means it can treat up to 70,000 gallons, and obviously I don't have anywhere close to that. So I'm gonna see if I can. Oh wow, it really is like just a gel. So I have to be careful how I divide this up. I have to use about, I want to split this into 10 portions so I can use it appropriately. See how I'm going to do that. You might just have to use a spoon and scoop it out for now. Oh, this is interesting. So there's live bacteria in here, and after you open it up, you got to refrigerate it, and it's good for about 6 months. So if I split this into 10 separate pieces, that gives me 7 grams per portion, which is about twice that's about twice as big as what my pond is. 7,000 gallons instead of 3,500, and since I only have 3,500, that should more than do it. And I'm going to try and do this every 3 days and see if it actually helps. Alright, open it up, and it actually is kind of a jelly, but there's some liquid, so I'm going to pour this out first. Pour some liquid out into my filter, that way I don't waste anything, and then I'll cut it up. So if there's any bacteria in that liquid, it's not going to go to waste. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and cut it up into 10 portions. There we go. Wow, oh look, that's live bacteria right there. That's why I'm wearing gloves. Okay, here we go. This is all very approximate. I'm not doing this scientifically, so I'm gonna go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's try this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so even then it's not even because the shape of the package, and since the middle piece is probably the biggest and this is the start, I'm gonna go ahead and use that one. And this is definitely bigger than, it's not even, but I'll try this. So I'm gonna take this sucker, put this in my filter and see what happens. I'm gonna just let the water work its way down in here and seed it. I don't know if this is the correct instruction, or am I supposed to like mix it in water? It didn't come with any instructions, so let me double check. Yep, no instructions, so I guess I could have mixed it in with a cup of water, but let's see what happens. So I'm not seeing this thing dissolving. So it's not really dissolving. Well, maybe it will over time, but let's see if I can just take it out, put into this cup. I'm gonna mash it up. Just like jello, it's not really breaking up the way you would want. Alright, so that's, probably should have thought of this before we started recording. You know what I'm gonna do? I think that's okay. I'm gonna lift up my filter and I'm going to drop some of it down here. See if I can mash it up more. So I was told that this stuff would, this bacteria lives for about 2-3 days, and then they typically double, but they also die off. And if they got enough nitrite in the system, they should start multiplying even more over time. And I'm hoping that, since it's so expensive, I'm hoping that this is just a one-time purchase. I wasn't considering going this route at the beginning until I started having, these test results. Look at this. a lot of nitrite. So we're gonna hope that this works out. I'm gonna leave this in the system for a day, do a test, and then I guess I'll put it into different spots. I like it like that. Alright, I'm gonna do some more, some other areas. And all of it's gone in, so that's it. We're gonna wait until tomorrow and do some testing.